Hello, this is Connor Super Goofy, and welcome to another video. So, earlier today I dropped a video reviewing the new SKITTLEZ album. It's been out for almost a month at this point, but I still consider it to be, it's new to me at least. The album is titled Bulletproof, and in a review, and I gave the album a review, and it's, and my main thoughts on the album were that, basically, it's not a good album. It's not a good album. I gave it a 3 out of 10, but it had some highlights on it. There were a lot of funny parts to it, and honestly, the album is starting to grow on me a little bit. I'm starting to like it, more and more, and, I figured that, my thoughts on this song specifically here are so complicated and so, I wanted to single this song out specifically and review this song here, KLUTZ, as a separate video, because I have such interesting thoughts on this song specifically. My favorite song on the album, Migos, I like it mostly because, I like, the way Skittles comes off on the track, and I like the beat to it, but it's not, but this song, this is also on one of my favorite tracks, but it's in here for a much more interesting reason, so I decided to single this song out and do a review of it, because this is the funniest song of the year. Now, back in March, back in late March, I reviewed a song here, this song here by Nervinx, Looney Kunja, which is a diss track towards someone called Kunja in one of his classes that really made me laugh and was really funny. I also thought it was just a really good song in general. Since then, the song has gone number 1 on Connor's Hot List. It went number 1 back in June. It took a long time to get there, but it finally made it, it was mid-June, and it'll be somewhere on the year-end Hot List. I have no idea where it will be. Probably somewhere in the 20s or 30s is where I'm guessing. 20s or 30s, somewhere in the low 20s or maybe the high 30s. And at the time, I thought it was funny enough to be considered the funniest song of the year. Well, not anymore. This song has taken the crown off the king. KLUTZ is now the funniest song of the year, because Looney Kunja was mostly just funny for its lyrics, but this is funny because of the entire elements of the song. All the elements of the song is what makes it funny. Now, every year since 2023, I've had at least one song which I thought was bad, but it was funny enough that it was bad in a funny enough way that it comes out the other side and becomes good. Last year, that title went to this song here, Landon Calafell's Should Have Told Her When I Had the Chance, which is not a song about having a crush on someone, but knowing that you're not going to be able to get your hands on her because she's now with another guy, but it's a incoherently put together mess of sounds that happens to have an elephant blaring its trunk in the middle of it. That song would easily go on the worst list if I had made a worst list that year. I'm not going to, because I don't really remember enough bad songs to do a worst list for that year. I am planning on going back through my catalog of year-end hot lists to go over those for videos. I just haven't done it yet. I'm gonna start with 2023 and go backward to probably like 2021 or so. But yeah, this is a song that's bad, but it's bad in a funny way that it charted on Connor's Hot List anyway. And in 2023, it was this song here that got the title here. Another song that peaked inside the top 40 on Connor's Hot List, that on its face is one of the worst songs ever made, but it's funny in all the ways that it is bad. Big Dan's Among Us Tuesdays, which sounds like this.
Did you hear about Among Us Tuesdays? Because I heard about Among Us Tuesdays. Come on, they can bring in the whole wide world. And it's something that you would need to enjoy too. After you're done dropping off the cans and you crack up a can of beer, think about Among Us Tuesdays, because this makes me feel better. It makes me feel the best I can be ever. Among Us Tuesdays, Among Us Tuesdays, Among Us Tuesdays, Among Us Tuesdays, Among Us Tuesdays.
Okay, KLUTZ is this year's song that is, don't get me wrong, this is a bad song. It's a very bad song, but the bad parts are funny, is what I'm saying. And so this is actually a song that I put as one of the best tracks on the album, and I stand by that, because the song has a lot of bad parts in it, but the bad parts are funny enough that they turn into good parts, is what I'm saying. And obviously, there are quite a lot of funny parts to it. There's this, what in the middle of the song, there's what sounds like an AI voiceover rapping.
My name is Boris and I am not gay. All these niggas like whoa whoa whoa. All these BFDIO motherfuckers be like yeah I'm guy. I'm so cool, y'all such major cockadoodle doos. Do drugs and get high just like the height of SKITTLEZ. Cole is 4'7". Test my luck, you big cockadoodle do too. Mr. Beast!
And obviously you just heard the other really bad but funny part of the song. Let me play it again.
Mr. Beast!
Yeah. Mr. Beast! This is probably the funniest 2 seconds of 2025. Yeah, it has taken the throne away from Looney Kunja. It's just a really funny song. Everything about this song makes me laugh. Like the other really loud, ear-rapey, like difficult to listen to, super extreme parts of the song, other songs on this album, are just really difficult and just hard to listen to. But those parts on this song are actually like funny. So yes, this is not a good song on its face, but it's one of the funniest songs that I have ever reviewed. It is the funniest song I've ever reviewed. And no, it's not going on the worst list, because I think it's funny enough to stay off there. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.